I approached, well, in '63, while I was still chairman of the Young Presidents Organization Rocky Mountain Chapter, I held a seminar at Vail with one of the leading merger and acquisitions YPO from New York, who conducted the seminar, and we met to discuss Vail, with our subject was Vail Associates and its plans for the future.
Okay.
And we worked with Pete Seibert and others to get the information, and we broke into two groups.
It was 64 or 3?
63.
63.
And broke into two groups, and with the thought of each one of us came up with a thought of how we would handle the financing and what we would do to develop Vail going forward.
Okay.
That they were at a crossroads, and they couldn't really get the real financing they wanted, or he had been unable to. Part of the problem, of course, was getting skiers on the mountain. And our problem is that we were 5 miles from skier.
Right, it's like the golf course.
But as you face Vail Mountain and over to the left-hand side is a huge intermediate bowl that sits there that's still never been developed. It's east of Golden Peak.
Yeah, right.
It's never been developed. That I proposed in '63. After this meeting, incidentally, Vail Associates. We met with the key people in Vail Associates then after our meeting there, and discussed some of our thoughts on how we'd go about financing and doing what we'd. And they actually didn't pay attention to any of it. So they had the minds of about 25 chief executive officers all meeting, discussing
In Vail at the time.
Vail, and skiing in the afternoon and meeting in the morning,
Right.
discussing their finances
Super
and the lack
excited about
thereof,
it. Right.
and future plans and how to utilize their land and do
The
the
facility,
development and run a company,
Right.
and what to do with the company. And it was all that information was turned over to them, so to speak, in the form of going over it with our presentations and what have you,
Recommendations.
and recommendations, and they adopted none of them.
So this is presented strictly to the management, or was it to the
To
board?
Pete Seibert and the other key
Matt
management.
Brown was in there?
And